So what you saw there in my little sketch is now laid out right here. I just laid out the pieces, not welded together or anything. Got my bearing here, my trusty half-inch piece there, which I might actually cut down maybe or maybe not. I need to weld or mill some slots in here for the bearing to be able to go up and down. So before I can weld all this stuff together, those slots have got to be put in there. But otherwise, this is kind of the basic layout here. And so you can see these will slide back and forth here on either side, basically to adjust the wheels like so, or they'll adjust up and down this way to adjust the wheels tilt-wise, okay? Then this piece here, right here, hangs off of the frame, the main frame, over yonder. That frame sitting right there, that's where that hangs off of. So I have to make 4 of these, but like I say, before I can do that, we have to get the milling machine, which is right over yonder there. That thing has to be running. And I am happy to say that there's parts on order from hither and yon coming for the milling machine. We got the VFD coming, it's on order. Electrical cabinet, I picked one out of the junk. We got milling tools coming, all that, so I'm pretty excited about getting my milling machine running. Alright, so here's a closer look at this new beauty. I finally got around to raising the head up right here. There's actually adjustment right back here that you use to tilt this head up. Finally got around to raising that. And so what I ended up getting with this thing was a spin table right here, and this trusty guy here, we can spin around like that manually. The whole thing is manual. Got a vise with it. So you know, for a shop like this, it's pretty good, I guess. It's just it's an oldie, right? So next thing I got to do is see if we can get it level, which are those bolts way down the floor over yonder, and one's under here and in the back there. We'll get it level, and I think I'm gonna go around here with a wire wheel and kind of wire off all what I can. Maybe kind of tempted to give it a little bit of a coat of paint. I don't know what exactly, you know, this coating is that's on there. It must be some kind of I don't know what they have on here, but this coating is thick on here. I mean, it's good grief. It's like they put Bondo on this thing, right? It's really thick on there. So, and why, you know, I suppose they just plastered that over the casting or whatever, right? To make it look nice. Anyhow, I suppose some of that may kind of clean off or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of brittle. I can just pick it off with my finger there. But I'll try and clean it up, and then we'll start working on that VFD here in a few days when that stuff comes. That should be a whole host of fun. Anywho, that is the mill. Kind of a preview of this thing. Okay, this is one of those videos where don't necessarily do as I do or don't do as I say or anything. I'm just doing this. I'm just taking a stone and kind of this and going over these this mill here a little bit, because there's just a lot of beats and bangs and whatever on here. So if there's any high spots, I'll get them off, and I won't spend so much time to wear this thing out, right? I'm just going to do this a little bit. I think actually as I do it for a couple times back and forth, it's feeling better. So you can almost feel where there's some high spots in there, and this old stone that I'm using probably isn't perfect either, so just got to make sure that it's flat on there. All right, so let's see, let's take a just do that. This old girl is definitely not in perfect condition. It's kind of a farm mill at this point, but I believe that probably didn't hurt anything. Okay? You're a machinist, and you do it whatever way you need to do it. All right, there we go for leveling here. And so I got to come up in the front, or this up here quite a bit, actually. Okay, so part of my issue right here, I think, is that my floor is definitely tilted, or it leans down this way a little bit, and that's just because of frost issues and whatever out here. So I think I'm going to end up actually having to put some kind of a little steel pad or something under these front couple in order to make them so they'll lift up high enough. Alright, well, that's as level as this thing is going to get, I think, for now, because these are free Menards levels, and so you got to flip them around and average them out and whatever. They're not machinist levels, but it isn't too bad. The old shake-a, and it seems to be okay, I think, not shaky. So there we go, got that done.